Yeah, so don't know what else to say. We really are in the home stretch here. So I'm halfway done with all the Primordial 5 fights, so that would leave 4 more sets of Primordial statues to get. And the first 4 I got them fairly easily. And there's still going to be all the Baroness fights left. Could maybe just go and get this out of the way. Since I'm at the bare minimum 5 kills off of getting a gold Horon statue, so I could just go and clear this one out of the way and then never have to set foot in Ancient Cavern again. I mean, it's really tempting to just go and do that right about now. And we never have to go back to Ancient Cavern again if I do this right now. Which, quite frankly, sounds great, never having to go back there again. I mean, first things first, there's really not that much I even do there in the first place. So of course I'm going to take some more runes out. So yeah, Ancient Cavern Realm Stone was this one. May never be using that again, actually. This might be the last time I ever set foot in here for a long time. Right, render distance. What's it set to? I think I'll put it at 7. I mean, if that's too low, the render distance, then sometimes I teleport into, like, a boss's room and the boss doesn't spawn, so I'm going to bump that up a bit. I mean, that only happened a couple times, but still, I'm going to bump that up, just to make sure that Horon will in fact spawn when I go into his room. Okay, so I'm already standing in the correct corner of the Ancient Cavern to just kill Angelicas. So I'll do the rest of my farming here with a Harvester Sword. I'll kill the rest of these enemies with a Harvester Sword, perhaps, until I can get back into Horon's room. Still have to get myself some more Luxon tributes, so I'll just use this Harvester Sword for the rest of that. First time here with the new sword, and probably likely going to be possibly the last time I even go to this dimension. Yeah, I may never set foot in here again. Really depends on how all the Horon fights go. Need to get like a total of 5 statues to be able to make a gold one. I already have 4. I mean, ideally it would be nice just to cross off one more dimension from my to-do list, and in other words, never have to go there again. Because once I have that gold Horon statue, I'm done with Ancient Cavern. There'd be, like, no reason to go back there. I'll have everything I could possibly want from it. Sure, this isn't half bad for simply just grinding XP orbs, but there are other places to do that, so I really have no reason to ever come back here once I have that gold Horon statue. Okay, we're certainly getting there with the tribute already. Okay, I guess I'll eat now. Yeah, I have to be there shortly with the Luxon tribute. The tribute bar probably has to be full soon. Just fill her up already. Maybe 1 or 2 more kills just to be certain it's full. I mean, it looks good. But first things first, I also have to find the Luxon altar. And hopefully my tribute won't just, like, deplete, like, enough so I still just can't get into the fight. Okay, this is the altar. Alright, so yeah, Horon did spawn in, clearly. Yeah, we found the altar before we lost a bit of tribute because it just slowly disappears, because that's what that does. You just slowly but surely lose tribute. So I found that before I lost enough, so my bar wasn't full anymore. And preferably I'll just do as many Horon kills in a single trip as possible, because in that case, I can just kill fewer Angelicas before having to just get enough tribute to come back in this room again. Yeah, preferably I wouldn't leave the Ancient Cavern if I want to kill as many Horons in a single trip as possible, because if I leave the Ancient Cavern at any point, all my tribute gets reset to 0, and then I have to just kill a bunch more Angelicas again. And I'll still have most of the tribute bar by the time this guy goes down, so I'll have far fewer Angelicas to kill next time I want to go after him. Now, I do admit losing all my energy is getting a bit annoying. Can't really use the blaster that much to just quickly deal damage. It's really restricting what I can do with the blaster. That plus the occasional bits of weakness, those are also reducing how much melee damage I can get off. Probably should have brought some bullets, but oh well. Still probably won't take too long, even with just a melee weapon and a blaster. So yeah, if Horon hits me, yeah, if I get hit directly, then I just lose all my energy and have to wait for more energy to come back before I can really use the blaster. Okay, here I should be able to get in some good damage. Okay, I was getting off good damage for a second there. So I have to do this at least 4 more times. Assuming Horon doesn't accidentally blow up any of his loot piles as he dies. Because that can always happen still. That's assuming I just manage to avoid that 5 times in a row. And if I don't, then I'm obviously fighting him more than 5 times for a gold statue. Yeah, I feel like his explosions are still somewhat random, so there's no guarantee I'm going to be able to just kill him in such a way that he doesn't blow up his loot. Okay, somehow we avoided losing the statue. Still saw some explosion particles on screen, so I thought for a second I screwed up and was going to lose my drops, but no, I still have them. Okay, so we still actually got to keep them. Good to know. Again, so do I have the right corner still? No, this is definitely not the right corner. That's the wrong one. Is this good? Is this a good corner? Okay, I think this is the good corner here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm back in the right corner at this point. That's almost full. Not quite, but it's getting there. I think this will just fill her up. I think this is going to fill up the tribute bar once more. I still got to run myself back to Horon's room again. This would get me in. Oh, that's... Okay, that's actually these Celian altars. Right, so I found the wrong altars. That doesn't look blue to me, that looks more like a yellow color. Yeah, I'm trying to just run myself on over to the Luxon altar. Surprised I still have enough tribute to get in. Yeah, surprised I had enough tribute to still get in, like, because it took me quite a bit of time to actually find that. Yeah, because just as time passes, I simply lose it. Just by default, I slowly but surely lose tribute. Alright, so he's back there. Let's actually try and get some damage in, by the way. Trying to hit him, but I'm constantly missing, it seems. Oh, that wasn't the best approach. Yeah, if I don't want to get hit, I need to kind of just stay a distance and use the Great Blade. Because every time I take a direct hit, I lose all my energy like that. And yeah, I think he also drains my soul power as well, and maybe also my creation. Yeah, I thought I drained the other two resources as well, not just energy. Really limiting what you can do with soul power, creation, and energy during the entire fight. Got another statue, so I now have a total of 6. 2 in the inventory, 4 back at my base. So 4 in the stash, 2 in the inventory, so I have a total of 6, clearly. So now I have to do that 3 more times at the minimum. So it's now 3 more kills at the bare minimum. Should probably have enough tribute by now. Okay, I would assume the Luxon Shrine's here. Yes, it is. Found the spot. Yeah, I'm definitely at the spot. I'll switch back to this. Try and get in a bit more damage here with this. Okay, I guess he hit me then. Okay. And I'm not having much luck hitting him without getting hit back. So yeah, this is why I was using the Great Blade so frequently. This is why I kind of just typically preferred the Great Blade. Just a lot simpler to not get hit. Don't blow up your loot. Try not to blow it up. Alright, good. I was just hoping I was going to get that last strike when he was not blowing anything up, and we did just that. So now, at the bare minimum, 2 kills left to go. Yep, so the Luxon Altar's in there. Need to just go hang a quick left, and then I'm back in front of the Angelica pillars, so... yeah, I now know where absolutely everything is. Yeah, it looks like this is full once again. Switch back to this. Just do a bit of damage with that to start things off. And just run in and start hitting him with the Knight's Guard. Yeah, at the bare minimum, I have to just do 2 more of these now. So that just put me really close to another golden statue unless I just start having a lot of trouble killing this guy in such a way it doesn't blow up his drops. Yeah, definitely can't wait to be done this, by the way, and then just figure out what I'm doing next. Oh, that's gonna help me get in some nice damage. Let's do this. Okay, let's do that. Just lose him behind the wall and do that. That should help. I can't even get close. He keeps on just making explosions happen. I can barely get close. Not even worth it trying to get too close. It's just more trouble than it's worth since I don't want to die still. That was never part of the plan, so just more trouble than it's worth trying to just getting up close. Explosion, explosion, Yeah, still just trying to time it in such a way that he never blows up his drops. Yeah, just waiting till I feel like I'm gonna be good with the last hit. Wait until the timing feels just right, and then I just smack at him. And then I just get that last hit. Yeah, so if I play my cards right, I have to do one more kill here. I'll be doing my last Horon fight if my cards are played right. Almost full. Then I would just go, I think, right back over there once it's full. I think I can just go now. Oh, that's not the right one. It was over here, wasn't it? It was here. Yes, it was. This was it. That was the spot. Alright, so last fight we gotta do here. Might be our last one. This could be the final one. Could try this with the Caillou Staff just to heal health. Could try that. With the ability to just... No, not really heal health, but just block incoming damage, I could try this. Yeah, I wonder if this will even be worth the effort or not. And this could work if I just keep on blocking incoming damage with the Caillou Staff. But this way I'm never gonna get energy back if I just keep on letting him hit me. I'll never get energy back in that case. Because it'll just be hitting me way too much, so... If I want to use the blaster, then I have to just probably stick to this method. Alright, please stop hitting me so much. I just would prefer to have more energy to work with in case I want to use the blaster one more time. In case I do just want to go do that. Alright, so... Sure, he's almost dead, but I want to make sure I get my drop. If I don't, then what's the point of this? So... Now. And I didn't time it right. I had a feeling that was not going to be timed well, and I was absolutely right. Looks like I'm doing this one more time. Hopefully one more time and no more than that. Well, that had to happen, okay. Well, at least I got it 4 times in a row before that happened. That would have been my last kill I needed to get. Still to now do one more, unfortunately. And I can just go straight away to get that ready. I can just get back in there straight away. Okay, maybe not if I run there instead of where I need to actually go. Yeah, I need to run here, not anywhere else. Yeah, I need to not run anywhere else, by the way. I need to go here specifically. kind of in the corner here. I want to get out. Alright, we're good. Out of the corner. That's good to know. Let's just hurry this up. Kinda don't really want to waste time here anymore. After losing one of my statues, I'd rather not waste time with this fight here, so I'm just gonna kinda rush it. I'll just take more full advantage of the blaster and the fact that this guy's far away enough, he's not even gonna try and move. Well, I'll try to take full advantage of the blaster. I need energy for that, though. Otherwise, I won't be firing it for too long if I won't have energy for it. Should be almost done at this point. Now to make sure that I get the statue this time around. Alright. The deed is done. Now we can just get out of Ancient Cavern and not have to come back here ever again. Let's leave. Yep, the deed is done. That's another dimension I don't even think I have to set foot into again. Yep. There goes another one down. Should also get everything else put away, ideally. Don't need to be carrying too many things at once, clearly. I already had a Luxon. Yeah, I already had a Luxon Stickler and a Luxon Scythe. Actually, I already had, like, both of these. Okay. I'll just throw out both of them, then. I'll throw out my extra Scythe and my... Yeah. And my extra Stickler. Haven't even used, like, my first, like... Haven't even used them the first time they dropped. Do Voxelon next. That would be hard. I mean, it did go surprisingly well last time I fought Voxelon. Of course, there was a lot of preparation. I did prepare myself a nice flat area to do the fighting. Also got myself good armor set, suited for the fight. I knew Voxelon was going to be just constantly dealing a lot of damage with raining projectiles. So let's just reduce all that damage by like 45%. Couldn't bring this also? Well, maybe I could, but why would I want to? I mean, if I were to also just wear that, then I wouldn't be able to wear the face mask at the same time, so I wore these plus a face mask. Still got the set effect that made pretty much any sort of damage from anything withered get reduced by 45%, but not like the full 60. Yeah, I'd have the full set effect, but be missing out on the damage reduction from this. I would need, first things first, more Vile Stones in the first place. Yeah, I definitely thought I had another of these lying around. Yeah, it's still in pretty good shape, the mask, but getting mending on it would actually be a good idea, too. That would actually also be a good idea, just to be even safer. Getting mending on this would possibly be a good idea. Okay, still thunder everywhere, striking. I'm hoping it doesn't actually hit the roof of my house. Yeah, I'm really hoping my house doesn't catch fire from a thunderstorm. Honestly, that would suck if it happened, quite frankly. Yeah, getting mending on this is just going to be definitely more efficient. I mean, I'll be able to repair without having to take it off first things first, which will be convenient. And then again, first things first, I do also want to try and just get more Vile Stones, because I know I need those in the first place to spawn in Voxelon. So I got plenty of uncharged stones, but how do I make them into Vile ones? I'll have to just double check. Renewable, yes, good to know. Gonna double check to see how I actually acquired these again. Well, I have all the uncharged stones, so I think that's a good start already when it comes to getting them. Toxic waste plus uncharged stone. I think I remembered how I got these. I think it was just right-click an Enigma table to get these. Yeah, just find Enigma tables to get uncharged stones, and then combine them with toxic waste to get Vile Stones that you can then use to spawn in the boss, so let's just get some more toxic waste. First things first, I'm gonna get some toxic waste. Also, where the hell is my Caillou staff? As I say that, I just see it's in my offhand. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna keep it there in the offhand. I feel like it would be a good idea to just keep it there, perhaps. So I'm considering also getting mending on the face mask just to be extra safe. Though I'm pretty sure I don't actually need it. It would still just be extra safe if I did get that. Well, I can definitely afford to go in the Vox Pawns without mending on a face mask right now. Just thinking for Voxelon, repairing the mask in between fights would be much easier with mending on the mask. Speaking of repairing the mask, that's if the mask had mending on, I'd be able to use these to fix it pretty nicely. And then using these would be an option. And if I wanted mending that badly, I would just go and get 3 more Wither Skulls from wherever in the Nether. But first things first, I'll just get a bit of toxic waste. Won't be too bad getting it, I don't think. Yeah, now for a dimension I almost never set foot into. Honestly, almost never set foot in here. Yeah, we almost never see this dimension in my live streams. I guess pre-3.2 Vox Pawns just really left me like that afraid of coming back here. That or just unwilling to come back here. Particularly because of that. Thankfully not as bad with better armor just to block most of the damage, but still. That was even more of a nightmare before better armor was a thing. Now I can assure you this is much more deadly than just a normal cow. Just kill it. Just get rid of it. Alright, so I was here to gather the toxic waste, so let's start doing that. I can just break it with pretty much anything. Okay, what if I take out a pickaxe to try and knock out this waste? No, it doesn't break it any faster. Can't just break like multiple toxic waste blocks in one shot, clearly. I'll have to break them one by one. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna find a little spot to break these in. Preferably I can just knock them all out from here. Well, I know I don't need to go underground specifically. I think a shovel would break it faster. Doesn't sound like it's made of dirt or something, but it's worth a try to see if that would actually be the case. Let's pull out a shovel and see like how quickly it breaks it. Oh wow, that's much faster. Just digs it up like super quickly. Oh wow, thanks. That really speeds it up. Now I probably have enough for 8 more of these Vile Stones already. Still want to pick up maybe more in case I do have to run away from one Voxelon fight, I don't know. Okay, now I'm just done gathering them. That's enough. That's enough Vile Stones for me. Enough Toxic Waste. Let's just bring it back home, then make the Vile Stones and decide what to do with them later. First things first, I'm just gonna make these. First things first, I'm gonna get more of these crafted. Just kind of get them out of the way. Get her done. Yeah, I'm really tempted to just go and get mending on the face mask. I gotta put these... I'll also put these tokens away. I don't even see myself really using them. Yeah, I think I will get mending on face mask, most likely. So I can just more easily repair that in between fights without having to remove it. Just to be even safer. Just to really make things even safer, I'll just do that. And then I might consider going after Voxelon sooner or later. I mean, it has to be done eventually. If I want to get a gold statue of him, I gotta do it. Yeah, I don't have to do this, but I'm just playing things really safe. Yeah, I'll see how long this takes. See if it's really going to be worth the effort to just go for another mending enchant. So in other words, go for another wither kill. Now I have no skulls to spare, just lying around in my stash, so I do have to find and kill 3 wither skeletons. Well, definitely going to be more than that, though. More than that once you think about it. Oh yeah, I made this to just have more wither skeletons spawn, hopefully. Oh yeah, I was working on this earlier, just trying to make more of these guys spawn in more frequently. That would be for more wither skeletons to spawn in, hopefully. Oh yeah, and Cotton Canter too, we're gonna have to worry about. Might have to see just how much explosion damage he's really capable of dealing. Like, if it's nothing too bad, then I could use Zargonite armor to help me kill him faster. Yeah, if it's nothing too bad, that just puts me at risk of dying. If it puts me at risk of dying, then I'll just definitely want to stick to explosive armor just to mitigate the explosion damage. Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure just how much damage that can be from explosion damage. I don't know how hard that specifically hits. That, or alternatively, I could always get blast protection on one armor piece and protection 4 on the rest of them. That could work too. Elemental Order. What, so his feet don't change on a random order? I thought his feet change colors randomly. Well, I know, like, when you can hit him is based on what color his feet are at any given moment. Well, I know what stabs I can and can't use in any given moment based on the foot color. That much I know. Yeah, and then they'll be doing that 8 more times. Yeah, building a glass arena would be really tempting. Or just any sort of enclosure will be really tempting when you think about how that first fight went. I mean, if it wasn't for the candied water and other mobs trying to attack me, most likely while I'm just running around Candyland, then I'd be more encouraged to just not even bother building an arena and try to just simply chase them around Candyland if necessary. But when you factor in candied water that slows you down and other mobs also getting in your way, then it sounds more enticing to just build an arena where you can't really move around too much. Or even better yet, just build a box if you don't even care, like, about giving him a fair fight. I mean, technically nothing stops you from doing that also, just building him a box so you can't leave. Yeah, so I'm going to try to give these Wither Skeletons more place to actually spawn. So I could be here for a while, so I'll just allocate a bit of that time to making this have more room to spawn in Wither Skeletons. Just so they got a bit more space to actually spawn. Yeah, hopefully that will just speed things up a bit. Having more room for Wither Skeletons to actually appear. Yeah, I got this whole floor here for that very purpose. Of course I would put Protection 4 on all the armor pieces. If not, Blast Protection 4 on one and Prot 4 on the rest. Explosion damage is 35. So is he constantly do the same amount of damage, or is that like somewhat randomized? Because I feel with the explosion damage, sometimes he can do like very little. Well, some enemies do very little explosive damage, and then some do like an absolutely crazy amount of explosive damage, like Bane, for example, like the big Bane clones when they blow up on you. If you're standing right next to them, then they hit extremely hard. I mean, some explosions, then again, most of them aren't that deadly, but big Bane clone explosions, like, I think 2 of those could probably actually kill me if I'm standing right next to them both times. Yeah, definitely tempting to put on some Zargonite, based on impact. Yeah, I know if I'm not too close to an explosion, the damage isn't like anything crazy. Yeah, if I'm right next to whatever blows up, then I could be like in serious trouble. Yeah, same holds true for end crystals, creeper explosions when you don't have the best armor. Okay, my little spawning platform worked. I guess it's working. Sort of. I wanted to see more skeletons than that, but we gotta start somewhere. Okay, I see like a couple more Wither Skeletons over there. In fact, I see like quite a few of them there, like at least 3 or something. That's good. Okay, I thought that was 3, it's more like 2, but still. Either way, I still didn't get a skull from that. I mean, you never really know. You could just get one if you're lucky. That's the kind of the whole point why I'm out here. Hoping I get lucky soon and just very quickly get these skulls. Yeah, so going in with Zargonite armor just to do more magic damage is really tempting. Yeah, I could do that, but also put myself near my exit portal in case it turns out that I could actually be in danger. Let's just say if one shot from Cotton Candor's exploding projectile takes off a really good chunk of my health bar, then I can just make a beeline from my exit portal to the overworld. Then I can just run inside my overworld portal. And not too likely Candor would just wander off in there. Yeah, I'm certainly a little nervous trying to fight him again myself without explosive armor. Yeah, I know that did a really good job of just mitigating most of the damage he could do. but without explosive armor. I have to wonder what that would be like, that fight. I mean, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how that fight goes again. Also, whether or not I actually make an enclosed arena for him is also going to determine how the fight's going to go. Yeah, if I really just can't play a game of tag with Cotton Counter and chase after him, if it's really not efficient at all to chase him, then I'll definitely build a glass enclosure of some sort. I mean, glass is nice because it's see-through. Oh, hey. There's another Wither Skeleton. Yeah, let's try this guy. Oh, okay. That's that guy. Oh, that's why I'm on fire. Okay, that's what hit me. Well, I would just recommend getting really good armor, maybe even putting blast protection on a piece of it. Maybe even putting blast protection on one of your pieces. Yeah, you definitely don't want to go into Candyland as soon as you possibly can. Like, I would not just go in there with tier 1 armor. Seems way too risky to go in there with just tier 1 armor. Yeah, going there as for your first two tier 2 dimensions, honestly, a really bad idea. Just get like even better armor for maybe even a tier 3 dimension, then go there, I'd recommend. Yeah, you do. In Precasia specifically. Okay, what even hit me? It was probably that from all the way back there. Yeah, I think another downside from just putting all these nether bricks down, sure I'll be able to make more wither skeletons spawn in, but more blazes are going to appear too. Probably also going to get plenty more blazes where that came from as well. Making it easier for me to just get randomly shot at from very far away. While I'm trying to just mind my own business, a random blaze projectile can just hit me up the side of the head. Oh, and there's some more wither skeletons. I'll go after these. One skull. Okay, so far I got one skull out of the 3 I'm shooting for here. Yeah, Cotton Counter will be interesting, to say the least, to go after again. Third one back here. I mean, it was definitely worth checking out. Yeah, I'll have to see it out of curiosity. Curious to see other people's points of view on all the various bosses in this mod. Oh yeah, Smash. Probably one of the easier bosses in the mod, but still, don't underestimate him. I mean, being able to just run really quickly will put you at a pretty significant advantage. And fall damage resistance, if you're not fast enough just to simply run away from them, is a must. What armor weapon should you use against her? Yeah, I still remember that Eternal Isles wiki article for Smash, with some pretty unusual weapon and armor choices you should use against them. Well, maybe except for Alacrity armor, which makes sense because that negates all fall damage. I think even back then it also simply negated every bit of fall damage you could take. And when a boss's main attack is to fling you 50 feet in the air, having some sort of fall damage resistance would be huge. Especially that just negates all fall damage. Well, I typically just prefer to fight her with a Great Blade, and just, in general, fight her from a distance, because Corliss hits pretty hard also with her melee attacks. And those attacks inflict slowness, so that might make it even harder just to avoid getting hit a second time. I'm still fond of Corliss being able to hit pretty hard. But if you have a late game armor set, then she won't be able to dish out that much damage. Yeah, I still typically opt to fight her from a distance or just using Great Blades. Not too often I get up close and use a sword. And something you can also throw very quickly, say like a thrown weapon, that would also help deal with all the projectiles she spawns as well. Because Corliss does frequently spawn in projectiles that will just die to anything as soon as they're hit. So thrown weapons, you can throw them very quickly and just quickly knock out projectiles that way. I mean, you could also use a bow, but that does take a bit more time to actually draw the bowstring. Or maybe a gun with a high fire rate. I mean, there's still like quite a bit you can do to deal with the projectiles. You have quite a few options. Yeah, thrown weapons are especially quick. Sure, none of them really do like a lot of damage at all, especially for later in the game, but those Corliss shots do die to literally anything. Yeah, none of the thrown weapons in the mod have like an impressive DPS whatsoever. I think literally the only relevant one late in the game is the Volcram, because it can actually heal you on hit. The rest of them I don't even give two shits about for the most part. And even the Volcram, I barely ever use it. And it's personally my favorite one because of the healing effect. Yeah, heals half a heart per hit, and of course you can throw them pretty quickly. Yeah, here another Wither Skeleton. I'd like to find him. There he is! Yeah, typically you don't want Vigilant to be able to just teleport in such a way that he just starts flying to the bottom of the screen. I hear another Wither Skeleton somewhere. Trying to find it, though. I mean, if you have, like, good means of just staying out of the void, then it's not the worst dimension to be running around. If you're good at just not falling in the void, that is. They used to be even worse back then. They used to be, like, more of a threat before 3.2. Like, unless you were wearing armor that made you immune to explosions, they were actually a real threat before 3.2. Yeah, I think both Explodots lost, like, some explosion power. Like, their explosions got weaker, and just in general, late game armor got better. Oh, there's another one. Let's go after him. Come on! No skull. Had to try, though. Okay, I see another one. Certainly having better luck finding these guys just by giving them, I don't know, more places to actually spawn. I mean, that's kind of already just worked wonders, to say the least. Giving them more room to actually spawn has sort of helped. Okay, now I'm being shot at from multiple different angles, it seems. Right, still being shot at from all the way back there now. Yeah, they're all the way back there and they can still hit me if they want. Making it really annoying to try and just place blocks when they can just shoot me off at any moment. Of course, it's not even that simple to run on over there either. Okay, I don't think from here I'm gonna get, like, completely knocked off or anything. Yeah, in case these guys don't actually spawn on soul sand, I don't know. Why did that place there? Just to stop some more lava flow, I'll do that. Oh, I'm seeing, like, yeah, 4 wither skeletons here. That's beautiful. Might get my skull now, for all we know. Okay, maybe not. Turns out there was actually only 3. And no skull from any of them, unfortunately. There's another wither skeleton, okay. There's another chance right there, okay. Okay, I might hear some more down here. There's another one in here. Yeah, so just waiting on my 3rd skull to come in right now. Ideally, it won't take that much longer. I would hope it won't take that much longer. And just give me my 3rd skull, then I can be on my way. Well, there's another chance already. Well, 2 chances actually. Went through both of them and no skull still. Yeah, this is still going to take less time on average in the future to get more mending enchants, for sure. Seems I don't have to wait that much for more wither skeletons to spawn in anymore, by giving them much more room to actually appear. Okay, that's a regular skeleton, and we just hit him. Yeah, making this more of an open space as well, actually. Figured this would be a good idea, too. Open this up a bit. Yeah, certainly nice and open now, that's for sure. Okay, there's another wither skeleton. Come on! Not quite, still, not quite just yet. Not just yet, I see. Still kind of have to keep on working at it. Right, so this is almost all patched up here. That's pretty neat. Might start putting more blocks, I don't know, right over here. Yeah, I don't even have to try that hard to make these guys really spawn in anymore. That's good to know. Another one already. Come on. I got more blazes everywhere, just shooting random projectiles, okay. Guess I'll still put even more nether bricks out here, because I can. Still gonna patch up even more of this, perhaps, with coarse nether brick. Okay, I guess I can fill up the rest of this hole here. This is gonna be fully patched. Like so. Alright, let's check out here for more of these wither skeletons. See if there's any. Surprisingly, no. I'll check inside. Still surprisingly, no. Okay, I think that's just a skeleton and gold armor. Next to 2 other skeletons. Well, more than that, actually. Definitely more than that. Including some enchanted armor pieces that got dropped. Depth Strider 1 Unbreaking 2, and Unbreaking 2 on the chest plate. Alright, definitely nothing crazy. Oh, I hear something. Something that sounds like a wither skeleton. Gotta find it, though, of course. Sound's getting a bit louder. Was getting louder for a second. Yeah, maybe it's down here or something. Maybe it's in here. No, really, where is it? It's gotta be somewhere around here. Yeah, I can hear this, but literally can't see it. Yeah, so this is the area where it would be. Would be in this area somewhere, but where? This is maybe in here. I think this is it. I think that was him. Another one. I hear another one somewhere as well. And I still see a couple more. Didn't even see that one. That one didn't even see. That would just kind of surprise me. And now I see, like, at least 4 wither skeletons out in this part of the fortress. Got 4 in this quadrant. Still currently sitting on 2 skulls, though. And we're gonna get that 3rd one eventually. It's gonna happen. I might have to wait for more of these to actually just spawn in. Yeah, I was hoping this wasn't going to take so long, but yeah, here we are. Not even sure if I'm going to go and do a boss fight outside of the Wither at this rate. With it really taking this damn long just to get another Mending enchant. Not even sure if I'm going to go for another boss fight at this rate. This is really taking longer than I originally anticipated. Yeah, it looks like it's done now. I just saw that third skull. Yep, I did indeed see that third skull, so we're good to go here. So let's just get back out of here. That was a nice shot. That was a nice teleport. Now I'm just, yeah, right back home at this point with another set of skulls and plenty more bones where that came from. Don't even know if I want to keep them at this point. Don't even think I need to keep them that badly at this rate. I think I have enough bones to last me for a lifetime. Or I can always just go pick up more if I change my mind later. That, and we're also doing incredibly good for blaze rods and magma cream. Got more of that too, of course. And also, just like that, more coal as well. Gonna keep the furnaces nice and full with that for sure. And I can just probably put the rest of this into block form like so. Rest of that goes into block form. I'll put this here, I guess. Or better yet, it's gonna go somewhere. Maybe, I guess, here. Alright, so I have enough soul sand to spawn in Wither once more, that's for sure. Charlie Wilbanks, hi. So I have... Let's just go and fight this Wither here. Definitely not in my own house, though. That I know for sure I don't want to do. Definitely not spawning in my own house. I'd be crazy to do that now. So I'll head a bit further out and that'll spawn it in. Well, let's get rid of this first. How am I? I'm doing alright. Get rid of this first. Just so that's not shooting at me later. So I do suppose I'll spawn the Wither. Yeah, I've spawned quite a few Withers earlier in this live stream series. This is typically where I roughly spawned all of them. Sort of like in this area, not too far from my house, but not next to it either, of course. Would hate to have, I don't know, my nice base destroyed by this thing. Let's get the blaster ready and start shooting. Let's just start shooting and getting off damage. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm really reaching with my Great Blade. My gun's in here somewhere, I gotta find it. Caillou Staff. There we go. Now it's not gonna fly so much anymore, so now I'm free to go with the Night Star to just kill it. Now I'm free to just kill it. Definitely not my best showing. Definitely not my best weather fight by any means. That was honestly pretty sloppy. That was one of the sloppier kills I've done as of late. Right now I'm just stuck in a random pool of water. Okay then. Anything else I don't want to keep, I'll just toss like that. Right, so this Wither damage... Okay, it's gone now. I said it was gonna really just go away soon, and just like that, it's gone. So I need to pluck out some of this, some of this. Yeah, just taking out what I need as the need arises for it. So I need 2 Ender Eyes, so I'll make them both like so right now. So I also need a bit of charged and regular runium to do this. And I'll also need a blooming infusion stone. So power stone. Well, yeah, blooming stone. I'll take that out. I guess first things first, I'm gonna make this and... Okay, and that. Then I'll make the magic enhancer right after. Still gotta make a divine one though, so I'll have to take out a gas tier and use that too. So it's like nether star and gas tier. Then this in the middle. Huh. Okay, I used the wrong type of runium. Gotta use charged to make that. Now it should let me make it. There we go. Now I gotta just put everything back away. Just to get more inventory space back, I'm gonna put everything else away. Yeah, just to get the inventory back under control. And then just like that, we have mending on face mask. Let's go. So yeah, so I did do it after all. Okay, it's been done. Okay, so maybe I could just go and fight Voxelon once and see how that goes. So these have like no form of mending on them whatsoever. That increases magic damage dealt, but it's unenchanted, so I'd probably want to enchant it first. So I could work on getting my Zargonite enchanted before really doing much else. Because I do sort of want to try that out on Voxelon, to be honest. And if the fight really goes bad, I just teleport away with the help of a Shire Staff if it really gets out of hand. So, not gonna lie, I do want to try out some Zargonite armor pieces. I do want to test this out. So I'm going to see how I'm doing for glass. I'm kind of running short. It's going to really restrict what I can do, just having like that little glass. Sort of restricts what I can do with it. Doubles, natural block drops. I think that last I checked for the soulstone shovel, that includes sand, so that can double sand drops. Yeah, I'm sure there's a shovel that auto smelts sand, but don't really need that per se. I don't really need that much of a well-enchanted shovel. Don't need to have it super well-enchanted because shovels are already very quick at digging up sand anyways. And then I can always just smelt all the sand later. So first things first, I think I'm actually going to make a hopper right now. So I'm going to set something up in my basement that'll just sort of smelt all the sand automatically by itself. First things first, I have to make chest. I'll make like 2 sets of hoppers. Well, 2 hoppers. I said 2 sets, so I gotta make a bit more. So I'll take out like some of my wood that, for the most part, I just got off of killing Coniferon. Yeah, it's because one of the bosses is very generous with wood drops. So I'll just use that, for the most part, to make a bunch of my chests and hoppers. And then I can make some furnaces, like no problem, like so. So 2 of these, and I'm just going to move all this to my basement. Set it up. And then just let it go once it's time to actually start using it. Eventually I will actually make this look nicer. Then I think I can move this down a bit. That's supposed to not face into the wall. It's supposed to not face like that. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to be connected. Yeah, I can move these chests down a bit, actually. I'll move them down right now. Hornmite Axe breaks non-log blocks very quickly, so now just let me insta-break the chests. Alright, let's actually take these back and then just put them down, but like a bit lower. I'll put them down here. Do that. So I could just put smeltable stuff into this chest on top. Hopper will put it in the furnace. Then the other hopper will put it into the chest down here. So I can just go gather a bunch of sand, put it in these two chests, and then see the glass come out in these two chests. So if I want to use the soulstone shovel to just double my sand block drops, and I also can't simultaneously auto-smelt them with the emberstone shovel, so I'll double the sand block drops with the soulstone shovel, and then just smelt everything with that setup there. The simple auto smelter I'll use. Connected by simple hoppers. Of course, I played with a mod pack that really encouraged me to do as much automation as possible, so unsurprisingly, I'm going to want to at least, if I can still do a bit of automation, just do that. Unsurprisingly, I'm going to set up like at least some sort of automation. Even on a much more traditional Minecraft playthrough where I don't just automate everything. Yeah, this is where I can start digging up a ton of sand, because deserts have a ton of sand. Yeah, I'm really gonna come here for the sand. Consumes soul power to double natural block drops. 2 sand, 2 sand. Yeah, I think you get the idea by now. Yeah, if I run out of soul power, though, then I'll stop doubling block drops for a while. I mean, it's still going to help me get sand faster than any other shovel, I would think. Still going to kind of go a long ways to quickly mass-producing sand. I don't imagine exactly why I brought this armor set with me. So I'm going to put these away. Also throw some sand in here, just for the sake of having more inventory space. Put the axe back away. Also put the bullets back in here that I'm not using, just to free up inventory space. Yeah, just so I got more space to carry things. Well, I got another idea. Speaking of soul power, this can just recharge it by hitting random enemies. I guess I can use that to recharge lost soul power. So I'll use a scythe to get soul power back if I run low. If there's also anything to just whack over the head with it in close proximity. Not enough resources, 1 soul required to double sand block drops. Okay, so it's just going to tell me every time I don't have enough soul power to double, like, sand block drops, that I don't have enough soul power. It's going to tell me this literally every time, right? Okay, that was good for, like, 5 more blocks to double. It's going to tell me this literally every time I'm out of soul power. So I already have 5 stacks. Well, that's in the inventory anyways. Okay, we get it. I'm out of soul. I need more soul. I need more soul power. We get it. That or I need to just find random targets to hit to get it back. These messages aren't going to go away now, are they? They're just simply not going away. Hopefully these just don't remain for literally the entire stream. Okay, maybe I should have brought another shovel just because this is getting annoying. Just due to the fact it's getting really annoying to see this over and over again. Yeah, that's what I get for only bringing this shovel. Right, so inventory is probably like half full of sand at this point. So I'm certainly getting done what I want to get done in the first place, picking up a lot of sand. But at what cost? I think that's enough for now. I'm just gonna start running back home. I think I got enough sand for the time being. Alright, let's go back. See how long it takes for these pop-ups to stop appearing. Okay, I think when it comes to passive mobs, maybe it only gives like 2.5 soul power back instead of 5. Not like I'm really even using soul power right now, it's just running back home. I was only really using it just to actually collect sand and double the drops. Alright, so I guess we're almost back home at this point, and I'm still going to be seeing these messages. I'm still going to have these pop-ups. Alright, we're back home. Pop-ups are still not going away. Okay. Alright, so I definitely have like plenty of sand that's gonna get turned into glass, so got plenty of glass at this point, so that's at least one good thing that came out of this trip. Definitely going to be set for glass for a while. There's some more sand sitting in here, so I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks there. And I guess the rest here, I don't know. Okay. We need coal for the furnaces. furnaces need coal or just nothing's gonna happen. Otherwise, this is not even gonna do anything, of course. Right. Furnaces need fuel. Surprise, I forgot that, but yes, they do in fact need fuel. Kinda do want something that's gonna burn for a long time. This will burn for a long time, but still. I would need more coal blocks to actually justify using those. Or I can just go and pluck from these furnaces to make coal blocks and then bring them to my basement. I guess I'll do that. I just... No, don't mind me, just making coal blocks right now. I still want to make more of these for later. So I got 28 so far. I'm going to split 14 among my 2 furnaces I have downstairs. Okay, finally those pop-ups are gone. Okay, so are these actually going to get passed into my furnace or not? Okay, the coal goes on the bottom, doesn't it? Yeah, that's where the fuel's supposed to go. Don't quite understand exactly why these aren't going in the furnace. Guess I'll put them in manually. I'll put 1 stack in manually so this doesn't get wasted. Yeah, the glass is gonna go in there at least, so that's being done right. Yeah, but this sand is supposed to go into the furnace here, but it's not doing that automatically for whatever reason. That just isn't working, apparently. Okay, a bunch of sand's gonna drop, like so. Let me also take my chests back, ideally. Let's get these back, too. And more sand's just gonna fall all over the place. I guess I could try that. Oh, that's working. Suddenly that works. Yeah, if I just make the furnace, no, make the hopper point down to the furnace, then it seems to work. Pointing to a side doesn't seem to work, though, for whatever reason. So I'll get this chest moved as well. And the one next to it, of course. Gonna get these moved also. Moved just up a bit like so. I gotta also break some blocks here to make these openable again. Gotta get rid of the dirt blocks to be able to open these once more. Okay. So now this shouldn't be a problem just to keep this running. Now this should work as intended. I put sand in the chests on top, glass comes out on the bottom. The hoppers just move everything from the top chest of the furnace. Then the other hopper moves it to the bottom chest once the glass is smelted. Yeah, this should work. Shouldn't really be anything more complex than that. Should be good for glass at this point. Even then, some more glass does have to come in first, but it will come in eventually, that's for sure. Guess I'll put this in here for now and kind of just leave it there. Okay, didn't mean to break a hole there. Or put that back there instead of where it needs to be. Let me see how I'm doing for glass, actually. I have 33 more pieces of glass. I'll see how many enhancers I can make. I'll see what I can make with that. I'll see what I can make with that, actually. I'll be able to make probably something. Yeah, I can definitely make something, that's for sure. So let's get a bunch of the materials out. Might eventually want to go buy more prismarine shards, I don't know. Might want more of these eventually now that I think about it. So first things first, I'm taking out... I'll start with the boots, actually. Guess I will start with boots first, then maybe helmet after. Well, I might also need more of these as well. Could be running short on those sooner or later as well. Okay. Guess I'll start off like this. I need more iron. I think I also do need a magic enhancer as well, so I'll make, of course, another of those. Ah, perfect. That's a lot of Ender Eyes right there. That's beautiful. Also need more of these. Let's take these out. Ah, wrong stone. Yeah, just to get some other things out of my inventory. Yeah, I do want to free up some inventory space, to say the least. Would be nice. So those can get put back away. So I do suppose now I can make the magic enhancer. So that in the middle. Okay, these ruhenium chunks and then these eyes. So boots, that, and then those 3. Yep, Depth Strider 3, there we go, okay. Just getting some more straightforward and simple enchants out of the way here. And again, sooner or later I still might need more redstone. I could eventually run out once more. Unless I have a bunch of it just lying around here, which I have some lying here, so... I'll move that over right about now. That redstone I'll move over. Those will go there. Yeah, so that's already looking better for my armor. Got a piece of Zargonite sitting here. And a piece of Zargonite sitting here. Both are pretty well enchanted. So I guess that's already kind of a start right there. Primordial was sitting in here. Yes, it was. So I might try Primordial Chestplate, Primordial Leggings, Zargonite Boots, and of course Face Mask. I might try this. That'll be 30% damage reduction and 10% increased magic damage. I could try that. I do see that perhaps being worth a try. I think I'm going to give this a shot. think I'm gonna try Voxy Boy like that. And of course I'm gonna get plenty of runes. Specifically Wind and Wither to keep Voxelon withered so I can actually take advantage of the Primordial Armor set. Yeah, I would hope that 4 stacks of... No, 6... I'll take 6 stacks, actually. I would hope that's enough. 6 stacks of each. I would hope this is enough. We'll see if it is. I mean, probably honestly has to be enough. So this will probably go in the offhand. I'll get more runes first, and then I'll go after Voxelon. I'm taking more runes first, that's for damn sure. I don't think that for Voxelon I need to move too much. Still gonna take some more distortion runes and definitely more energy runes before heading back out there to Vox Pawns. So this is on. Got mending now, so that makes it even better. So I'm gonna give Voxelon a shot geared up like this, and we'll just have to hope for the best, really. And yeah, we'll really just see how it goes. Also, that's where I kept my Volcrams in case I want to use these. Let's just say if the fight really goes downhill, I can just throw Volcrams at the boss to try and just get some health back if it really goes bad. Let's say if it really just goes downhill somehow. So I gotta get my notes out because I haven't been to Voxelon in a long time. I think I'll give the fight one go and see how it goes. I'll give it one more shot right about now and see how that goes. Well, it doesn't look like I'm traveling too far. I won't have to go too far, it looks like, so I guess that's good. Especially if I travel by Shire Staff, I think that's really going to speed up travel, if I just go travel by that way. So I really haven't fought Voxelon in a while. I'm still a little nervous taking away some of my damage resistance to try and get more magic damage. Yeah, I do have a Caillou Staff in the offhand. And I'll also put the Shire Staff close by as well, just to teleport away if the fight really gets bad. Let's say if things really get bad, I'll just use the Shire Staff to get the hell out of there. So I gotta go west to Voxelon. That would be X-678 Z104, so southwest we gotta go. Just trying to get the direction before I enter. Trying to just make sure I'm facing the right direction before I enter. Okay, better yet, I'll do that. Set up the hotbar that way, I don't see why not. Yeah, trying to go west here. I guess teleporting around with Shire Staff. Now that I think about it, maybe this isn't the best idea unless I just go underground. Maybe I'm probably much better off going under. Yeah, water's fine down here, so... Yeah, water's fine, so let's go under. And then travel with the Shire Staff underwater, underground. Yeah, probably much better off taking the underground. Much safer down here. So let's just do that instead. A few more teleportations, and we should be getting very close to the area where we fight Voxy Boy. Yeah, definitely much smarter to go by down here, that's for damn sure. Already probably getting very close to the area, so I might want to start heading up sooner or later. Yeah, I think right about now I'm going to start heading back up. And just like that, I'm back on the surface. And I think I already do see the Voxelon altar and the platform I built to just make the fight easier by giving myself a lot more maneuverability. I think I already see the place. Yep, that looks like a flat arena of some sort. Yep, that is definitely the place where I fought Voxelon earlier. Yep, that's where I put up some torches. Not quite sure what that is bouncing around there. These blue particles. Where I put torches. Nice floor. Even a little ceiling to hide under here, I guess, if the fight gets really bad. So in other words, just a lot of room for maneuverability. And I think I just realized I actually forgot some... Yeah, I think I actually did forget my Vile Stones. Yeah, I forgot my Vile Stones. I think I might have left a tablet around here somewhere. Hence those particles. Yeah, I left a tablet of cleansing there. I guess I can always just use that during the fight later once I get more soul power. Yeah, I did just realize I actually forgot my Vile Stones. So I guess I could maybe go looking for those. I don't know. I know I definitely need more. Otherwise I can't spawn the boss. So I'd either have to go back home or look for another Enigma table. I think I'm instead just going to go back home and get those. Yeah, just going to run right back home and get myself my Vile Stones so I can actually spawn the boss. Because I forgot them. I got some more running back to do here. Again, just going to go take the underwater way. Just going to go back underground again. Much safer down here. Yeah, how am I still forgetting like some of my boss spawners is just beyond me. Guess it was really just set on trying to not die at Voxelon. I forgot to actually bring the boss spawner that I need to fight him in the first place, so that was really awkward. Okay. That's really awkward when you think about it. Well, that's gonna put me back on the surface if I want to be up here so soon, I guess. Well, I don't think I'm gonna really die out here, most likely. I mean, I know what I'm doing to just stay alive. I feel like I know what I'm doing well enough to just simply not die here in the first place. That plus I have the Kaio Staff in the offhand. I mean, there's a reason I put this in my offhand. Just to block all this incoming damage. Well, it looks like we're gonna get more energy runes. I mean, I've almost used half the stack just getting to Voxelon and back. Looks like I'm gonna definitely pull out more. Okay. I'll just teleport back straight away, that's fine with me. So I'm gonna get some more runes in my Vile Stones, of course. First things first, let's get my Vile Stones and then runes. Okay, wherever I put... Okay, that's where I put them all. And then some more runes to just replace the ones I briefly used up. Just to replace what I accidentally used up, I'll get more runes out. Yeah, back at the Vox Ponds we go now. This time for real. So yeah, southwest once more. Definitely more west than south, for sure. Okay, I guess the Sentinel somehow got down here. Still just gonna get away from it before it can really do anything. I can still just teleport extremely far, so it's no big deal. Okay, again, I'm getting really close to Voxelon here. Okay, again, I have to be close. Okay, I think I already have the directions almost... I think I already have the coordinates almost matched again. Okay, back in the water. I'm trying to get back to the surface here just by teleporting up with Shire Staff. Like so, right through a block. right through one of those pillars on those towers. I'm trying to just teleport back up, and now I gotta just figure out what's blasting at me and run away from it. And also go in the right direction to get the Voxelon. Trying to go in the right direction here. Trying to just run back to that arena I have. And now it's back in the shot. Now it's back in the picture. Just get that away from me. Okay, so now I'm both back here and I have the Vile Stones. So I have still like quite a few runes to work with. I'm not too afraid. I mean, I have Caillou Staff in the offhand. This will just decrease damage Voxelon can deal, and I can increase my own damage output. I can just increase mine with my Zargonite boots. Let's just go for it. We gotta just go and do it. Okay, maybe I'll move this out of the offhand, actually. Okay, now I'm not even in my arena anymore. Come on, let me back in. Alright, so back to Voxelon, please. Still not taking that much damage, even with like only 30% DR instead of 45. I'm still not getting busted up too bad. Still gonna use the Caillou Staff. Maybe even throw a couple of Volcrams to be safe. Maybe even chuck some Volcrams at him. Yeah, I think I got this. I think I still most likely have it. I still don't think I'm in too much of a danger of actually dying. Caillou Staff. Just block off incoming damage. If I need to heal desperately, just throw Volcrams at him. I think I got this. I think I got a system going here again. Yeah, it's basically my old strategy, but just switching out one piece of armor for another one. And it seems to be working wonders. Get that health back with the Volcrams. Yeah, it does a really good job at actually healing me, surprisingly. I didn't think the Volcrams would be this damn good at just getting my health back, but they're really working wonders to heal me. That was easy. That went very well. Okay, my face mask is actually already at like full durability. Nice. I think I went through like 2 stacks of runes for that one. Honestly, I think I can just go again. That went very well. Well enough that I think I can just go another time. I think I can literally just go again, like no problem. That went so well. I'll just do one more and then I'll probably head home. Or maybe like another one after that, because I still might have enough runes left over, for all we know, just to go again. Still could have enough runes left over, possibly. And see just what I can do with the Great Blade, if anything. Or if I'm much better off just staying with the Magic Staff. Yeah, probably honestly much safer to go with the Magic Staff at this point. Yeah, I think the Staff's gonna be a lot safer. Yeah, probably actually much safer with the Staff now that I think about it. Let's get some health back. Had to try out the Great Blade, but it's a little risky. Probably better off just trying to stay away, strafe around the explosions, stay away from Voxelon, don't get too close, and just beat him down slowly but surely with the Staff. Because this way he stays withered, and I get 30% damage reduction with my 2 primordial pieces. That plus still, I might also want to keep some Volcrams handy, so could maybe get more of those and then just fight him again. Okay, now he's getting a bit too close for comfort here. I'm gonna eat to try and get some health back. It's getting a bit too close for my liking. I think I can still probably stay for long enough to finish out this kill. Yeah, I think I will just book it after this kill, just to be safe. Yeah, maybe if I really want to, I could go for a third kill in this trip, but nah, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna kill Voxelon one more time here and then just book it. Okay, I'm still good for runes to do another kill, but I think I would much rather just get out of here and come back with more Volcrams to be extra safe. As much as I feel like I could take them, still, I'd rather not risk it. Alright, so am I poisoned or not? Because I don't think I am. I don't know why my hearts are still like the sickly green color, despite the fact I'm probably not poisoned anymore. Alright. As tempting as it is to try and fight Voxelon again, I don't think I'm actually going to go through with that. Feels a little too risky to go again. Could always teleport the next sign of danger, but still, I don't think I want to risk it. I'd probably rather just keep some Volcrams close by, if I need to just fall back on those to stay alive. Yeah, because those Volcrams are doing a much better job of just healing me, keeping my ass from dying than I initially thought. Yeah, they're surprisingly good at just healing me, so I'm probably going to stick with the Volcrams most likely. Yeah, let's just get back home. For now. With 2 more Voxelon statues, so that would be 6 more to go. And maybe I could get even more Volcrams through weapon cases before just going back to fight Voxelon some more. Yeah, so the Primordial Armor is doing a good job of just keeping me alive. So are the Volcrams. I'm probably going to just stick with that for the rest of the Voxelon kills. I'll probably just stay with that strategy because it seems to be working very well. Yeah, with that setup, I'm not taking too much damage. And when I do also start to lose a bit of health, I can just quickly heal it up with Volcrams. And the Kaiju Staff is just blocking most of the incoming damage anyways. Which is also still being reduced by my Primordial. Yeah, I have a pretty good system currently going, so I'm probably going to stick with it most likely. And if it's working, then why bother changing it? Alright, so clearly I have to be getting home soon. I guess maybe once I teleport up here I should be good to go. Okay. Right in the middle, smack dab in the middle up this pillar. Smack dab in the middle is where I want to be. And now just teleport to this portal, like so. And just like that, I'm home free. And we are out of there! We're home free. With 2 more Voxelon kills under our belt and 6 more to go. Oh, Physicist, yeah, hi. So yeah, you just missed me killing Voxelon 2 more times. Used up almost 4 stacks of Wind and Wither runes in the process. Didn't get much in terms of actual drops I want to keep. Aside from the statues, because of course I'm trying to make another gold boss statue. And surprisingly, I'm still making Voxelon look not that scary. Yeah, considering I went back with my Primordial Armor and just used this to keep the boss withered for pretty much the entire fight. So even with just these 2 armor pieces equipped... Oh, I just realized that I don't even think it's actually reducing the damage that's coming from the exploding projectiles, now that I think about it. Because without the full set, I'm not getting the full set bonus, so I don't think the explosions are actually, like, doing less damage. Okay, so I might not even need the Primordial, because I don't even think it was cutting down much damage at all, because those explosions are melee attacks. And I don't have the full set because I'm not wearing Primordial boots. So I can maybe just change these out for Zargonite armor pieces and still just have just as good a fight. How did those go? Just about the same as the other 3 Game Maker binges. More shitty games galore. Yeah, just more really low quality and old games, in other words. Yeah, there was at least like one level in one of the Dummy Duck games that had really seizure-inducing visuals. Yeah, so I think maybe I could just change these out for Zargonite armor pieces. I think I might consider doing that sooner or later. Of course, once I was to get these enchanted. So I think I'm actually going to just do that right now, enchant both of these with whatever I can. I think I need more emeralds for this. Oh yeah, there was that Godzilla game. It really didn't last long at all, so that's maybe why I forgot about it so quickly. Because there was barely even a game there. I was trying to shoot the truck on the ground, but I wasn't actually supposed to shoot at the ground. I was supposed to shoot straight in front of me, despite the fact Godzilla's actual head has to be at least like 40 50 feet in the air. I mean, come on, we're talking about Godzilla here, so he's got to be big. So his head has to be high up in the air. And if he just shoots straight in front of him, he's not going to hit something really tiny on the ground. Yeah, obviously Alan Cottle begs to differ. Yeah, not just that, what you said. He's fucking Godzilla. Tiny cars and trucks shouldn't be able to like completely incapacitate him either. Alright, so more enhancers. Then I need another glaring and a blooming power stone for this. I think I'm just gonna likely try Voxelon again next stream with Zargonite armor pieces and of course the face mask. So I don't just die from the toxic atmosphere of Vox Pawns. Well, I wonder how long it could survive in Vox Pawns without the mask. I don't want to try and find out the hard way. I'd probably just take it off somewhere safe. And probably also put it in my hotbar so just one right click and I can put it right back on at the first sign of danger. Yeah, I had to wonder just how long I'd be able to survive out there without the mask, which obviously I'm not going to try and do that. And I also want unbreaking on this as well. Yeah, I also want to do this for my other Zargonite piece, so I'm going to make... Actually, I don't even think I can make that many more enhancers. I'm out. Yeah, I'm almost out of these, actually. So I'll have to just enchant the leggings a bit later once I get more runium, clearly. Just ran out. Yeah, I have next to no runium left, so I don't have enough to actually just make myself like another set of enhancers that get me both protection and unbreaking 4. Don't have enough runium left for that, clearly, at this point. Well, I was going to likely end this stream anyways. I'm going to get back to some more Super Mario World ROM hacking. So I guess next stream it'll be get more runium and then go back after Foxy Boy. Alright, so I already had a tablet of cleansing in here, clearly. Guess I don't really need to carry 2 of them. There's one in my shulker here. Yeah, so I think I could actually legit consider maybe even using a different staff to fight Voxelon with. Maybe find something that has even better damage per second than this, and just kill Voxelon with that. Yeah, because I don't need to keep him withered because I'm not really getting any damage resistance unless I get up close anyways, and seem to be having a much safer fight when I wasn't up close to this guy. Yeah, it just seemed to be in a much safer position when I wasn't super close to Voxelon in the first place. That plus I'm likely getting more of these Volcrams here. Might get a couple stacks of Volcrams like just cracking open weapons cases later. And I have this to just turn into weapons cases if I want. And that should get me plenty of Volcrams. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to try Zargonite on Voxelon and see how that goes. See how much quicker that will go.